This technique is going to be a release for the upper traps, but also a muscle called the levator scapula, because just like with the pec major and pec minor, they sit on top of each other. This is also very similar. If I go to the right spot of the trapezius, I'm also going to be on top of the levator scapula. So the best way to find the levator scapula is to actually tuck your arm behind your back like this, and then feel around for the upper edge of your scapula. So there's a corner here. And if I palpate that, if I push on it, it feels sensitive. I have a sense of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the ball right in that spot, like so. I'm going to lean back into the wall. Now the key here is that I'm going to keep my hips. I'm going to squeeze my glutes so my lower back's neutral. I'm bending at the knee, and the vast majority of the pressure is on the ball. From there, I'm going to start the timer, and I'm just going to move my arm up and down on that hot spot, trying to make sure that I'm digging in there and getting the right area. Just like so. It'll feel crunchy. Sometimes it just feels hot. Sometimes it feels like there's like it goes blump, blump, blump over the top of the ball. I can angle myself a little bit if I need to, but mostly what I'm trying to do is squeeze my glutes and keep my lower back mostly neutral, because my knees are what's bending, not so much arching my spine. I don't want to do that. And you may notice as you're doing this that you have some referral tension or pain that goes up the neck. Good news, that means you're on the levator. That's what it does, is it comes off the edge of the scapula and attaches right up at the very top of the neck, near where the skull and the neck meet. And that's why sometimes when you have shoulder injuries or shoulder problems, it can actually cause headaches and neck pain, because the trap and the levator are very involved in stabilizing the shoulder. So those areas get really tight when we use our phone a lot or work at a desk a lot, and that's part of that forward kyphotic posture we're trying to counter. So now we're going to switch sides, get on the other side, same idea. Moving the arm up and down, oof, just letting that release. And you know, you want to hunt around. Sometimes an area will release and you got to keep moving it to find the next little chunk of fibers that are bundled up. Because what we want to do is get fluid, and with fluid, you know, water, but also blood, and with blood, also oxygen into these muscle fibers. We want to get the toxic, bad junk out. We want to get new, good, nutrient-dense stuff in. It's really, really key and important. We're just going to keep working up and down. We're doing 90-second rounds. We just want to release. Again, I'm not trying to be aggressive. I'm not trying to shove really hard. I'm not trying to move my arm really fast. I just want to go nice and easy into that area and really get those fibers opened up and hydrated and released. So that way I can turn my head both directions without any discomfort.